Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely glad to have you out to the Freedom Team Apex Marketing Group channel. Oh, we got something good for you today. There's a lot of things going on, of course, in the world, but I want to make for sure that you got your pen and paper. And of course, wherever is that subscription button, to the top, to the bottom, to the left, to the right, make for sure you definitely hit the subscription button, hit that bell, bing, so you can get notified when we do the events. And guess what? Let's get started. What I want to share with you real quick is that we know it's always good times going on in the country and in the world, and it's always bad times going on. And right now, obviously, we're dealing with a level of basically social injustice. While we are dealing with that, but also, even though it may overlap, we have financial injustice. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't want us to take our eye off the ball of dealing with social injustice that is needed, and this is the time, but also we have to deal with our financial injustice, because if we only focus on the right side of the body, the left side continue to get weak. Or if you only do the left, then the right side get weak. We have to focus on both. So what we want to talk about, the financial injustice, is how that our financial IQ is down, that our knowledge of the resources. There's no such thing now as it's a limited access to resources. It's a limited mindset for the resources. And so we want to talk about it, because right now we should, in this time, right now in the 21st century, in year 2020 and beyond, that if you do not have a high skill set, if you're not doing something that does not allow you, and must allow you to use your brain and not just your back, then, ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to win the game. Because right now, the things that we used to look forward to doing, that now they can pay somebody, they can train you in an hour now to say how you're doing today and just punch a button on the machine. You need to do a skill set that requires just a little bit more of personal service, a little bit more of thinking, a little bit more of helping people achieve the goals that they want to have. And that's anything from business to marketing to communication. So what you want to do, ladies and gentlemen, you want to either build a better mousetrap or be better in the mousetrap. And so what I want to share with you now, to talk today, we want to talk about what is called the cash flow system and how to play the money game. Now, why is this important? Because this is the basic, this is the foundation. No matter how basic and elementary it is, ladies and gentlemen, please believe me on this, that I have a free book that you can get. If you want to get the book, you can go to Making It Happen, ZeroToHero.com. We give the book away we give the 2-volume book away for free. And all you do is pay for the shipping and handling. And also we have a webinar to educate you in more detail. So if you want to know more, I'm just going to do a little bit today, so you can either look at, where's that? Hit that subscription button, and you can, of course, see some more on our YouTube channel. But most important, you can go to financialtradesecrets.com, and you can go ahead and just check out our webinar. It's for free, and we educate you on the top 3 secrets that they don't want you to know. So with that saying, though, let's talk about the cash flow. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you understand some of the basic things of how, quote, cash flow system work is, first, let's talk about that. It's the difference between income and cash flow. Income is from something that you earn for something that you do. Cash flow is something you receive from something that you have, which is a difference. And so we are so used to only working and earning income, that's the only thing we want to do. So here at Freedom Team Apex Marketing Group, we let you know it's about the cash flow. All right? And so we want to show you right here a bad example. And of course, we will send you a copy, so don't worry about this. If you stay to the end and give us comments, then we'll make for sure, of course, we have the copy right here, that we'll send you a copy of it with that. So I just want to share a few things with you. So now, income. It is pretty much two main tax systems in our country. It is number one when you are an employee, or you have a business, you have an entity, you're an entrepreneur / employer. And we'll talk about some of those later. That's in our program on our YouTube channel. But let's just talk about income. Income, normally you're coming from either a W-2 or you're coming from a 1099, independent contractor, okay? And which, of course, independent contractor is the highest because you get taxed twice, the self-employment tax as well as the regular tax on that. So what happens is people got to understand the flow. So what we want to show you is you got income, and you're looking at that you have your expenses, and you subtract that your liability, you have cash flow. So what we share with people is real simple. In order, number one, to increase your cash flow, you either, number one, got to change your lifestyle, or increase your cash flow, not change your lifestyle, minimize your expenses, or you got to minimize your liability. Now, we want to make sure we educate. There's a difference between the two. That's why we bring it up, right? So you're looking at, this is huge right here. So our expenses are our utilities, cable, cell phone, gas, insurance. And some of these costs right here, because they're not always the exact same, maybe the cell phone depend, and sometimes the cable, but also we call this is your mad money. This right here, you can figure out right here, mad money. Mad money is the money that madly disappears on you, okay? And so we want to make sure it don't madly disappear. And so what happens is that we sit down and we talking about in one of the financial statements that we'll cover how to find the mad money. But these are expenses. Then you have over here on the other side, the right side, you have, of course, liabilities: car, house, clothes, vacation, entertainment, and social. Sometimes those, of course, are expenses as well, right? But these are liabilities, and you have to determine if this is a want versus a need. So do you need just transportation to get to work? So do you need to just pay $200, $250 a month car note, or do you need to pay $450? They both get the same place. Are you trying to meet some other need within yourself, some significance, some variety? What are you trying to look to do to get to that point? And then we want to show what happens is, then you have down here assets. Remember, a liability is something you pay money on. An asset that's something to produce income. And so you want to get to a point, we talking about playing the money game. We got to realize that we are in a financial injustice as well, but we got to understand how to play the rules of the game. So I'm just sharing some basic things with you, so it doesn't matter what laws they change, what they do. If you don't understand the rules of the game, you will still lose. So I want to give you what we say, facts. They say on God. I want to give it to you, right? And so I want to show you that these are some assets. Fixed index annuities, stocks and bonds, mutual funds, real estate, precious metals, most important is silver and gold. On other sessions, we talk about what you really want to be invested in after you take care of the basic stuff that we talk about in what we call a strategy called the 7 PCPs. After you take care of those basic things, you got to get silver and gold, but we'll save that for another discussion, right? All right, so these are the things that produce. So you want to be investing in these things and businesses, because these are the things that give you cash flow. And so we got to understand this is how we play the money game with that. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, this is the time to make it happen. Quick review on this part is that this is the cash flow system. So you have your income, expenses, liabilities, and then you have your cash flow. You must find a way to either increase your cash flow or you have to decrease your lifestyle, or find a way to limit your expenses and limit your liabilities so you can have cash flow to invest in assets to produce you more cash flow. Wow. So I'm letting you know that's the nugget. So we got to make for sure we definitely do that. So as I say, I want to make for sure where's that? There it is. Wherever that subscription button is, make for sure, essentially, y'all, that y'all hit it. Make sure you subscribe. Definitely want to make sure you pass it on. Right now, we are looking seriously to go over 100,000 of views. We want to give people seriously the basic rules to the game to do this. So we want to make sure we share this with you all the time so you understand. So make sure you definitely do it. Subscribe and comment below. Let us know if you want the sheet. Comment. We'll make sure we get the worksheet to you as soon as possible. So I want to share that with you. As I say all the time, good things come to those who wait. but only left over from those who hustle. The hustle is for free, but the game is for a fee. Again, my name is Fahim Muhammad, the Freedom Coach. Free yourself, and your dreams will follow. Oh, I'm out.